One, Ron Knows Stuff here, Mrs. Ron Knows Stuff there, Coco over there chewing on my shoe or something. When we finish this video, we will be buying kibble for Coco because little Coco needs some kibble. That dog eats and sheds, and we'll leave it at that.
Than any dog we've ever had.
Yeah.
So all right, what's the first question you want to answer there?
As you know, I am wearing the hat of knowledge, and Ron knows stuff.
True.
The very first question is, how do I know how to fix things?
Okay. That's a great question.
It is. My father couldn't fix a thing, but he always told me it's broken. It can't be more broken, which I found out not to be true. He could break things more. And so I just use power of observation. And now that there's YouTube, I look things up on YouTube, and you just can't have fear.
True.
Just attack it.
You might as well try. What's the worst that's going to happen?
Rather try and fail than not try at all. Don't sit on the sidelines of life. So that is how I know how to fix things. I just look it up, do research, and don't be afraid. Try it all.
And when all else fails, he just makes it up.
Well, fake it till you make it, you know? We had a question about the blue armband. We have poison ivy, and I am very susceptible to it. So I have the poison ivy isolated so that it doesn't spread over the rest of my body. So far, so good. Last time I didn't do this, and I got poison ivy all over the place.
Yes. So he's been wearing long sleeves for a while now.
Yes. Do I like having a corgi? Let's keep with the theme of the dog and kibble. Yes, Mike, I agree with that. We do like having a corgi because she's a sweetheart and a half. We don't like having a corgi because she sheds all over the place.
You're the only one who complains about her. I don't complain.
Well, I'm not complaining about it. The little dog is a sweetheart and a half, and she just loves to lay on you and have you pet her and feed her and give her more Coco.
Kibble. So
very good, Muscat.
She likes to talk as much as you do.
Oh, this dog barks. So if you're interested in a corgi, know that they shed
a lot.
Know that they're a talkative breed.
Mm-hmm.
And hello from England. Woohoo! And also know that dogs like this. What else? Oh, drool.
Well, only ours because she's so food motivated. We can't eat without her dripping drool on us.
Yes. Yeah. So
we've been trained to give her table scraps in case you haven't figured that out.
Exactly. What do I do for a living? Well, right now I work for a living, but I retire in a year and change, year and a half, and then I'm going to do YouTube, and I'm going to go.
That's a very interesting comment, Ernest. Not sure what to do with that.
Okay. But anywho, yeah, so we're going to retire in a year and a half. I might get a side hustle.
You are.
I'm going to retire in a year and a half. Mrs. Ron Knows Stuff is going to keep working so that I can go help out. There's a car dealer that is in North Carolina that needs my help during tax season. So I'm going to go help him during tax season. You know who you are.
Look, they're hiring.
Yeah, I'm on the way. Trust me. What's it going to take for me to put you in that car today?
Is it cooler there? That's all I've got to say.
Let me talk to my manager and see what I can work out for you. But I'm on your side. Remember that.
Yes. It's a heat index of like 106 or 8 today. It's crazy over here.
Yes. How many children do we have, and which one's my favorite? Well, we have several children, some unaccounted for, some accounted for. We do have 3. Okay. I've been given the hand motion. I'm limited to 3 kids.
That's all we have, literally.
But Coco is the favorite. She's in the will. So
I apologize if any of my kids are watching. Oh my gosh.
If the kids aren't watching, surprise! So, yeah, but they're all adults, aging in range from really old to,
Who are you talking about?
I don't know.
They are all successful adults in their
Yes,
own
absolutely.
ways.
We're very proud of all three of them, and they're just wonderful to be around. How much money have I made on YouTube? Well, I'm going to lean in for this one.
You're going to lean in? Oh, good.
Triple digits. And that's not counting the 0.00.
Triple digits.
And that's not counting the 0.00. Do you like that?
That's why he's working a regular job, folks.
Yeah. So, the other question I have here is, what's my favorite YouTube channel to watch? Well, I kind of am. There's this guy that and his wife that have a car lot that specialize in vehicles 5,000 and under. And what I like is he's not self-promoting. They aren't self-promoting. They're out to, just provide a service, and it's not a buy here, pay here. It's just straight
get you to work and back.
Right. It's point A, point B cars, and that's great. And if you haven't seen Car Questions Answered, look him up. Straight shooter, good guy. Has his finger on the pulse of the market, at least on the East Coast. So you can kind of get a good answer on that. Do I smoke weed? Well, I'm not retired yet.
The answer is no.
The answer is I'm not retired yet.
The answer is no.
I don't do edibles. I don't smoke the weed. But
he's just naturally crazy, folks.
Yeah. So, get a haircut, hippie.
Have you looked at his hair? It doesn't get much shorter. It's falling out daily.
All right. I'm going to do something that. Look at that, huh?
Oh.
Now I'm stupid. Now I know stuff. So, how did we meet? That was a question. How did you and I meet?
At a Christmas party, kind of.
Well, so years ago, I used to be a department store manager for many years. Ran huge.
Oh, you're going
store.
way back?
Yeah, and then I left that because I was tired of working nights, weekends, and all that. Hey, man, don't do that. Thank you, brother. Don't want your money. Don't post any monies. So, yeah. So I got tired of working nights and weekends, and I went into banking because I could do that. And as an older guy, still hadn't finished my degree, and I wanted to do that. So I got into banking, and one of my very first managers meetings, I went to, and I saw Mrs. RonKnowsStuff, and I just thought she was so adorable, intelligent, funny.
He's not wrong.
She was just, as they say, the cat's meow. And I fell in love with her the moment I saw her. And then she started talking. I said, oh, she must be married. So for 2 years, I would chit chat with her because, again, we worked for the same bank, but in different areas. And we were at a Christmas party. And I said, let me save the seat next to you for your husband. And she said, oh, I'm not married. I said, you're not married? I said, how you doing? And she says, I do well, thank you. She had never seen Friends, so she didn't know I was trying to hit on her. So, and yes, my day is full of joy and happiness. So thank you. And no, I know there's nothing wrong with getting high and letting loose every now and then, but I'm kind of loose already, right? No? So
not a lifestyle I want.
No. Okay, so there you go.
So anyway, that's how we met.
Yeah, and we've been together ever since. She was dating a couple of guys.
No,
just one. You weren't even dating? Okay, well, I wasn't dating a couple of guys either.
Good.
Will we ever see Mrs. RKS on camera?
There are some videos, and if you go through the history of the videos and watch thoroughly, you will see me working on the house for the kitchen renovation.
That is true.
And when we redid the painting of the furniture.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. So there's a few cameos. Would you call them cameos? Yeah. When we were doing RV hunting too.
And I think when we were building a crib.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I was doing a segue.
I didn't really speak on camera. I was just working in the background.
So when I said when we were doing RV hunting too, I was kind of segueing into the next question, which is.
Oh, excuse me.
That's okay. We work well together. It's fine. Lies. You do know me. Did we ever buy an RV? We are getting very close to it. Very close. We saw one that we like. See, our problem is we don't know, and you guys can tell us. We have a truck. We've been talking about pulling an RV trailer. But then we also like the self-contained, what is that, A-class? So this way we don't have to pull over. We can just keep driving. So we're deciding between a travel trailer that will pull behind the truck.
And then you can park it, leave it, and then drive your regular vehicle around to do all kinds of things.
Thank you, P.O. I agree. And then, or
He's so
just
humble.
the travel trailer and just be there and be done. So we're still thinking about that. So yes, we haven't bought a camper, but we're on the verge. We found two that we really, really like.
And Ron has more say in this because he's actually going to be the one driving either way, because I am a faithful passenger.
Yes. So how did I get the YouTube? Oh, okay. It looks like we eat out a lot because I do a lot of shorts about what's to eat. And I'm going to be honest with you, we travel. And when we travel, we eat out. Yeah. So
we enjoy it.
We do enjoy it. But should I tell them what we're up to or let that be a surprise?
Well, we haven't figured it out exactly.
Okay. So then we'll leave that as a surprise. We're not going to tell you. What is the secret for success or to success?
What's your definition of success?
Exactly. So that's the first thing you have to determine. You can't be successful if you don't have a target, and you have to have a target to shoot for, and then that gets you the success that you're looking for. So you can define poor or wealth as success. You can define happiness as suckness. I am
connecting with others could be very successful.
Well, I feel like since I met Mrs. RonKnowsStuff, I've been successful.
There you go.
In life and in love.
There you go.
And just so happens financially too. Good job.
Can't leave him hanging on the camera. Good gracious.
We could be wherever we are, and I'll do the high five, and she'll give me a high five back.
Exactly. Exactly.
Not gross.
I agree.
What was my favorite experience of being in a band? So I played in a band.
All the free alcohol you got back in the day.
Yeah, that's true. That was a perk.
And that's what happened to them, folks.
Well, that's why I discovered I needed a bigger vehicle. So back in 1980 and 81 and 82, I was playing in a band that played the Tri-County area. And
I was in elementary school.
Yeah, we don't talk about that.
I'm just saying.
And, I'd put my drum set in. She is delightful. And I would put my drum set in that Corolla. And there was no place for me to pass out from all the free alcohol. So, but anyway, I matured.
Yes.
And I got real jobs, what I consider real jobs, because I played in the band. I had a lot of fun. The three other guys I was in the band with, we were just like brothers. Nobody did drugs. We weren't allowed. That was band rule, but we did drink. And being young and stupid, I really drank a ton. And
at least you got it out of your system.
I did. And but I also woke up one day and said, I can't keep living like this. So I went on and did real work. And then back in 2000, I moved back to the market where I used to play in, and word got out that I was back, and I started getting sit-in jobs. And, hey, can you sit in for this band? Can you sit in that band? And yeah, and I just rediscovered the live. It's just so much fun playing live and getting immediate reaction to the crowd, hearing them jump up and just hoot and holler and just have fun. And that's really what my best experience about was playing and having a good time. Oh, wow, Ethiopia. Wow. Welcome.
Hi.
Say hi. I did say hi. Oh, Mrs. RonKnowsStuff, say hi. Yeah.
What is
So
your
yeah.
favorite
So if you
movie?
get a chance about being in a band, do it. Now, my favorite rudiment, there's 13 essential rudiments in drumming, but there's 13 additional rudiments that they like you to know. So in essence, there's 26 rudiments, but back in my day, it was only 13. So I do enjoy the 5-stroke roll because you can do a lot with that, hit all the different toms and snares.
I have
and all
no
that.
idea what you're talking about.
Exactly. But CQA knows what I'm talking about.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
Yes, you're welcome. Let's see. I saw your kitchen remodel. Weren't you afraid to tackle such a big project? So, no, I wish I could speak other languages, but that is neat. Mrs. Ron knows and stuff, and we each when we met, we had 2 houses, and she had one, I had one, and we sold one of them and made the other one. We remodeled the other one to make it ours. Remember, we did that kitchen, put up a wall, took down a wall,
Yeah.
added cabinets, did
I had you
countertops.
take the floor up and we put
Yeah,
tile in.
yeah.
Yeah.
So
We added a bedroom.
right. We got hired a handyman who taught me what he was doing, why he was doing it, how he was doing it, and we have a family relative who's an excellent general contractor, carpenter, does jack of all trades, does fabulous work. He taught me stuff as well. We ripped out one of those drop-in showers and put in tile. We did all that tile,
Yes.
and that's where we really cut our teeth, I
Yeah.
would say.
Mhm.
So we bought a house.
So we weren't afraid of doing the kitchen.
Right.
We didn't anticipate when we bought that house that we would be gutting the kitchen. It
Right.
just wasn't. When I opened the cabinets and the appliances, they weren't worth keeping.
Yeah.
So we kind of had to.
So we bought this house out of state, and we hired an inspector. I interviewed 3 inspectors over the phone, and this guy sold me a bill of goods because, quite honestly, he wasn't a good home inspector because
Yeah.
he should have told us things that were wrong that he didn't tell us. So
Somebody keeps asking about Trump. I would go to any White House for dinner with any president of the United States because I respect them all.
and
they're all welcome to come over to my house for dinner if they want to buy and cater it in.
yeah, because they're not going to eat our food. They're
No.
gonna have it catered.
I don't think they want spaghetti and meatballs.
No. Well, maybe they do, but I still want their chef to cook for me
Exactly.
because we do like to eat out.
We do.
Yes. What's going on with your mower? Looks like you've had issues since your yard was overgrown. Okay, so we've shot some. What is it? AMSR videos.
Yeah.
Is that what it is? So
MSR.
MSR. Whatever.
I think that's what they.
Yeah, we nobody cares about your house. Well, I care. So we bought a mower at an auction, a charity auction.
Yes, that
And-
helped the FFA students.
Right, and it was a beautiful mower, but until it warmed up, then the one transaxle went out. So I had to yank out that transaxle because it's a 0 turn.
But you know what? You got to learn on it. You got to
Oh,
learn
yeah.
more stuff, and that's how you know stuff.
Yep, because I'm not afraid. Put a new transaxle on it, and then broke the blades, did this, broke the belt, blah, blah, blah. But now it's running like a fine-tuned machine, and I hired somebody to mow the lawn.
They did put some cool tires on it, though. So
Yes. So in Georgia, that clay is really slick, and we have terrain. So we did. I put ATV tires on the back of it, And let me tell you, that thing's a goat now. It goes wherever I point it, and it just climbs up trees, everything.
Yeah.
Those ATV tires, well worth the money. So if you need, if you have acreage, put ATV tires on it. But for a small lawn, I wouldn't do it because I'd probably tear them up.
But he does go in there and mow some. We just have
Oh
somebody
yeah,
keeping up with the maintenance. So
yes.
because it's been raining a lot there. Yes. You like your cup?
I do
Ron?
like my sippy cup.
Okay, there you go. Do you have any more questions that you've gathered?
Yes.
Okay.
So I'm looking at the ones that are going to last one. Yes, you do have one of those.
One of the lucky few.
What's the one thing you know now that you wish you knew when you were younger? That's a loaded question, huh? I would say relax and no, not relax. Well, the only regret I have, and the one thing I wish I knew, was that I would have met Mrs. RonKnowsStuff later in life. That would have meant all the other stuff worth it because I knew that there would be a pot of gold at the end of the rainbow.
Oh my God, I'm going to throw up. Thank you.
I was asked if there's any more merch dropping soon. Yes. We have RonKnowsStuff. Well, we have the T-shirts.
Your shirt's on the
There
other
we
side.
go.
And your hat.
And the hats, and we have stationery. We're thinking about getting keychains.
Are we?
Or bumper stickers.
Okay.
Yeah, we do have a mug.
We do have a mug.
Yeah.
We do have a bumper sticker.
Yeah. So we're thinking about it.
We're thinking about it.
Yeah.
Do you have a suggestion?
Yeah, we're open to suggestions. But we'll send you something. How can I get a better price on the truck I'm looking at? Okay. The big thing with buying anything is do your research. You got to do your research. And don't settle for just the local dealership. Look everywhere. And sometimes I've seen a lot of YouTubers say, just do it all online, do it all online. But when you're there in their face with money, it really works. My son was interested in a Pathfinder, and we searched within 500 miles of his house because we were willing to drive 500 miles. And
I'd say the biggest thing in purchasing a vehicle and wanting to get a better price is be patient.
yeah,
You're going to have to go home without the vehicle the first day.
yes,
You're going to have to.
yes. So yeah, and the dealership here was with his trade-in still at 4% over MSRP out the door. Now here in Florida, we have dealer fees. They'll all want their value-added package and all this other crap. So we searched, and we had 3 other dealers in a bidding war, and he finished up at 18% below MSRP out the door, tax tag, title, everything. And it was really, from 4% over to 18% under. That's a big swing, which tells you.
But he did share the quotes with
absolutely.
with each of the dealerships to see, okay, who's going to give me the best price.
Very transparent.
And he was very patient, but he had a price point he wasn't going to pay above
Right.
either. So he set his budget, and he knew his budget going in as well. And he did look for realistic vehicles that would meet that budget as well.
Right. And he was very honest with the other dealerships. And like you said,
Yeah.
he said, look, this is what I can buy it for. And the dealer that told him 4% over said, wow, that's a really good price. You should buy it.
You should go with that one.
Yeah.
So he sent him somewhere else. We have a question.
Yes. Do you have suggestions for how to start making and distributing merchandise? Yes. There are YouTubes
that show you how to do that.
Right. But,
we've just ordered our stuff from local in-town businesses to support local in our community.
Yeah.
And that's where we're getting ours.
There are jobbers out there that a jobber is somebody that'll make it for you and ship it.
Right.
So you can, I definitely recommend setting up an Amazon storefront with all your merch on there. I have an Amazon storefront
Are you
that
talking about merch you can purchase or merch?
both.
Okay.
Yeah. So my Amazon storefront, I just stuff that we have used and that we like, I put on our website or on my Amazon storefront, and I do a review of it, and I put a link, so I do get a spiff on it. And you know, I don't care if people use the link.
That's also in the 3 digits, folks.
Oh yeah, yeah. We just got another 17, 19 bucks from Amazon just by having that storefront.
Hi to you in India.
Wow, hello. So there's a lot of ways, but that's what I would recommend. If
But if
not
you're
to
going to
be
do t-shirts or something, you have that company, you just set up the logo thing
right,
and let them
exactly
print and sell on
right.
demand and you get a piece.
So Mrs. RKS and I have these are embroidered.
Hmm.
They're not cheap.
I have a friend that did them.
Yeah, we know somebody.
Yeah.
So because we know stuff and we know people.
Yeah.
So
That's why he came up with the name.
yes. So I do feel like using the Amazon because it's there and you can find jobbers on there that will use an AI to create your logos, create whatever you want. It's really neat. I use AI professionally, and I use perplexity.ai. I find that works really
I don't
well.
use it at all.
Oh, man, it makes me sound like I really know stuff because I'll just type something in there.
It just makes you sound better on paper.
It does.
Okay.
Yeah, always check your facts with the AI because it doesn't always know what it's talking about, but it'll lead you down a path that usually is good. We are from Central Florida. I'm a native Floridian. I married a Jersey girl.
Lucky man.
Yes, I am. I saw your video on interview tips. How did you come up with that? I am an old guy nearing retirement. Yay. But I'm still 12 at heart. I have been in leadership roles, really, even when I was my first job at 16, I was the head busboy.
Oh.
I know. But so I learned a lot along the way, and
And you've hired many, many,
I've
many, many,
hired
many people.
tons. So when we would open up a brand new department store, we would hire 300 to 500 people, and
And you were involved in all those.
every single person. Yes, I signed off. The store I grand opened as store manager, I signed off on every single person, and I hired more to the personality. And that's the interview tips I give you is more about your personality. You can teach anybody to do anything you want them to know, or and how to do it. They can learn those skills, but getting along, enjoying each other's company, having to work with that person, seeing every day, are they going to make troubles for you?
Do they fit in with your team?
Absolutely. Are they going to add value? And they can add value if everybody gets along.
And you want to look for different skill sets, so it's balanced team.
In the for the entity that I work, I have the lowest turnover of any department head. The lowest.
Now.
Yeah.
Yes, I know. It's amazing.
And I have people from other areas in the entity wanting to come work for me. Hey, I saw so and so might be retiring. Keep me in mind. I'd love to come work for you. So it's and those interview skills that are in my playlist. So I think it's 10 playlists, and one of the things I'll talk about that in a minute. But look in there, and you can see how to do it. And
it is hard. It's hard to find.
Hiring can be hard, but always carry your business cards. You go out to eat, leave a business card. If the server was good, hey, just so you know, if you know anybody looking for a job, this is what we're looking for. We have both recruited very successfully that way.
Yeah, yeah,
So,
especially in service industries, because
right.
really that's what it's about. And in most businesses, you can teach them a lot of the behind the scenes stuff, but you
Absolutely.
can't teach personality.
Right.
And I think customer service kind of is part of a personality trait.
Yep.
And so that's why we carry our cards, and we've recruited many people. And both in what I do and what he does.
Yes.
So.
And what's nice, quite honestly, you want to hire the people that are already working, because they already have the skill set to show up on time, be productive, want to work. The
Or
people
have that experience.
Right.
They might be transferring to a new area and
Right.
haven't found something yet.
People who aren't really looking for a job are the ones you want to look for. And that's when you drop off the business card and say, if you know anybody, this is what we do. We'd love to have you. And if you want to throw out a salary, you can throw it out that.
But if you're looking for something with specific skills or service skills, you might want to check the technical college, see what new graduates are coming up, or if they can work part-time.
Yep.
Or the local college in the area, regular college, or trade schools, whatever. And that might be a good way to get somebody and groom them for how your company does stuff. And other times it's good to find somebody that's already experienced that can bring something else to the table. It just depends on what you're looking for.
Well, if you hire somebody who knows nothing about what you do, they're not bringing any bad habits, and you can train them the way you want. And what I did like is the point about the local colleges, trade schools. They tend to have intern programs, so you get somebody on the cheap, and they can learn the business and see if they
I don't
like
know if it's
it.
cheap, but
Well, you still get them.
it's a benefit to both.
Right. So I know auto repair shop that's doing that, and they're using the local trade school to help them out. So yeah.
I have this. It says this message is held for review. View message. So because we've not experienced that before, we're not going to click on that message. So I apologize, whoever's out there. We'll review it later. Just because it's our first time to go live with that message pop up.
It's not showing up on mine. Oh well.
Because I'm in control.
Yeah. Oh, excuse me. Oh, look, I can hit moderate. I don't know what any of these buttons do.
Don't do it. You
I'm not
barely
gonna hit
got
any
signed
buttons.
on today.
I know. So yeah, so I was trying to use the GoPro to live stream, and it didn't quite work. So bad words, huh? Okay.
Oh, or keywords. Okay. All right.
Thank you.
Thank you.
What's the best way to get out of debt? Stop spending money. Live within your means.
Make a budget first every month.
Exactly. So
plan for some unexpected.
Yep.
Plan for, if you've got gifts for the next month coming up.
Christmas happens the same time every year.
It's not a surprise. Don't go into debt over it.
Right.
Don't
budget.
It's not about impressing people.
Homemade gifts are good. So
cook at home. Something we need to try more of, but it does help your budget.
Well, and I'll tell our story. We were both doing fine, but the church we belonged to was giving out Dave Ramsey's baby steps. What's it called?
Yeah. They were paying for it.
Yeah. So we said, why not? It's free. We like free.
Thank you for that. I appreciate that.
Yes. So we went to the Dave Ramsey baby steps program. And while we don't agree with everything that Dave says,
I have to say I'm a lender, so I can't agree with everything Dave Ramsey says.
Even so, the man's a multimillionaire, so he doesn't need a credit score. But you and I need a credit score because, like, your auto insurance rates are based on credit score. Your ability to rent something.
Right. So we're Davish, but it gives you some good foundations. We like Clark Howard.
Yep.
There's other
absolutely, but
personalities that are out there, but they give you some good steps.
It changed our mindset of how we were going about things, and we really got honed in on a budget, and we used the zero balance budget so that
doesn't mean you spend everything to zero, but it means you account for every cent to zero. So even your savings is in part of that.
So one of the big things.
Oh, that's so true. Thank you for reminding me.
What?
So when the kids were young.
Oh, well, wait a minute. Yeah.
When the kids were young, I can do this.
Yeah.
They we would have them listen to Dave Ramsey in the car, and some of them would be like, no, because we would go on a long trip where you could get through all of the CDs.
All 7 baby steps.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
but they've learned from it. So all of our adult children now um, have more saved than the average person their
Yep.
age,
Yep.
and they don't have real emergencies that cause them to go into panic mode or where they can't eat.
And most importantly, they don't ask us for money.
They really don't.
Yeah.
So they're very self-sufficient
Yeah.
adults, and they'll even talk about some of the steps here and there. Maybe not call them the steps, but they'll talk about some of the practices.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
so it does matter what you teach people.
Yes. And with the zero balance budget, you assign it's like I alluded to earlier with success. You have to have a target. You can't go anywhere until you know where you're going. So with the budget, you now know where you're going, and now your money's working for you instead of you working for your money.
And you
So,
do work hard to make the money.
right.
So let's make sure it's where you want it to be.
And I did do in our playlist, Careers and Money,
Oh,
we,
you
we
did?
talk about that. Yeah.
Oh, we did. Yeah.
Yeah. Everything is so expensive today. How can I make ends meet? Well, first of all, never buy anything on Johnny on the spot.
And just because something's on sale
Doesn't
doesn't
mean
mean
you're
you need it.
saving or that you're saving money. So investigate. I keep my phone. Like I'm going to say Aldi today. We went to Aldi today, and they had this blow up outdoor TV screen for $60. I took out my phone and I opened up Amazon and scanned it to see what their price was. Their price was $79.
That's a good saving.
Yeah, and I opened up the Walmart app, but then you called me away to get bananas, so I didn't get to scan it. But I'm getting 3 quotes
Right.
on that
We didn't
stuff.
end up buying it because we don't actually have a projector. So it would have been a great buy, but not great timing for us.
Yeah,
So we didn't buy it.
right.
But and then if you're really tempted by something and you're not sure if you really need it or if it's really a want or it's a want and is it going to set you back in your goals or not, think on it for a few days. You don't have to buy it that minute.
No, no. And you know what? It's like the RV. I checked. There's a dealership. Another YouTuber that I follow, Josh, the RV nerd. He represents Bish's RV. What I like about them is their price plus tax tag. So
And they answer questions when you ask them,
yeah,
and they'll email you back.
and they don't play through the games.
Mhm.
I car questions answered. That's one of the things I like about him. The price on the windshield is the price you pay plus tax tag title. Done. Sorry, she's playing with her curly hair today. So anyway, yeah. So that's whereas conversely, the same RV trailer that we saw here, the dealer adds $1,200 for their fees.
Mhm.
So the price is, you got to add $1,200.
Right.
So it's cheaper for me to drive, and go buy it upstate. And plus, I already have a trip built in.
Or 2 counties away.
Yeah, so $1,200.
Mhm.
So, okay.
Do we have any more questions from anyone out there?
Yes. So we do have one final question here on the list.
Okay.
I'm interested in buying a used car. How can I make sure it is not junk? I did do a short on that and a regular video, but basically, you want to don't before you even start up the car. Oh, real soon. Before you even
Yes,
start up
I
the
hope
car,
so soon.
walk around the car, look at all the panels, all the paint colors match. Does the pinstriping match if there's any pinstriping? Look at the gaps. Um, then take your fingers and put them in the front of the tire and the back of the tire between the fender wells. And then does it match on the other side? So front to front, back to back. That'll tell you if it's been wrecked. Look at the exhaust pipe, put your finger in there. If it comes out black and sooty, it's probably oil. So,
And you can have a mechanic go look at it.
Yeah.
A trusted one that you
definitely do that. You can also get
that
reader, OBS2 reader,
Mhm.
see what codes there are, when they were recently cleared or not. Then also take a look at the brake pedals, the seats. You know, if the vehicle says it has 99,000 miles, but the brake pedal pad is all worn off, you know that's not true. OB2, thank you, OBD2
OBD2.
reader.
I'm
So,
hoping September to answer that question.
so when are we going to North Carolina? We're going to go see our buddy up there and try and be a shadow figure lingering in the background, acting like we're customers or something.
Like they wouldn't know who you are.
When he was shooting his video, make a cameo in the background. That'll be fun. So yes, we're going to go up to North Carolina real soon. When did we
I'm
say?
hoping September.
September? Okay. If not over the new year.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So we got a lot of time off then. So, okay, folks. Hey, we've almost been at this for an hour, and I've got the bladder of a 2-year-old.
So thank you for joining in.
And remember, Ron knows stuff, Mrs. Ron knows stuff, and now you know stuff too. Bye for now.
Bye.
Thanks again.